Hi there, it's Ellie here, and today I would like to share with you something quite different. And just to show you something that I'm doing in my Facebook group, and of course I have the link to that below this video. And it's just a little bit of training that I'm providing for my group members over there, and it's all about how to get referrals from Facebook. Now, of course, you can use the training for using basically on any social media site. And I'm going to be, changing the topic slightly each week. So I might be able to provide training on how to get referrals from a specific traffic site or that kind of thing. So if that's of interest to you, do pop over and join us over on the group. So what did I talk about today? Well, let me talk you through it. So, of course, I started with talking about the actual process that's involved in recruiting people on social media sites such as Facebook. And I just wanted to point out, basically, that it is actually a process. It's not something that that you can just do one thing and it's going to help you to get people onto your team. It is actually a number of steps, and basically if you don't follow the steps that are required, then you're going to find it very difficult to recruit. So let's just talk about step number one. Step number one is actually to find the people, first of all, who are interested in working from home or in earning an additional income. And I just pointed out here that, you may think that work from home groups are the most effective way to find people, and they certainly can be. However, you need to be using these groups in a specific way. The reason why you need to use them in a particular way is because most people who are already using work from home groups are not actually interested in joining something different. What they're doing is they are promoting something that they have already joined. So there's a bit of a conflict there, really, because you're trying to get people to join you, they're trying to get you to join them, and unless somebody is actually open to joining an additional opportunity, then you're just going to end up sort of butting heads, really. Now, the truth is that most people are actually interested in making extra money. I don't think I have ever, come across anybody who has said no to the question of, would you like to make extra money? They might say, no, I'm not interested in what you're doing or whatever. But if you ask them directly, are you making enough money? Are you? Now, a lot of people won't answer that question, but technically, people who are going to be open with you will say, well, no, I would love some extra money. Now, many of these people who would like to earn extra money don't actually believe in the work from home industry, or, they think working online is a scam, etc., etc. And of course, there are a lot of scams out there, so who can blame them? However, you need to try and find sort of a combination of these two groups of people. So the best way is to find people who are interested in your opportunity, is to actually attract those people to you. It's not about you kind of going out and pushing your opportunity onto other people. It's about attracting the right people to yourself and then being able to talk to them. So to do that on Facebook, the best way to do it is to use a Facebook profile. Now, you can use your own personal profile, the one that you have already if you have one set up, or if you prefer, you can just start a new profile which you're going to use more or less just for discussing work from home activities. You're going to start that fresh account and you're going to start attracting the right kind of people to you who are going to be interested in talking to you about working from home. So that's step number one. And in this week's training, I wanted to focus very much on this process of, getting people to attracted to you, getting people coming to you rather than the idea of you having to kind of push your opportunity onto other people. So let's move on to the next part, and I will tell you a bit more about this. So as I've said here in this post, I am focusing on those ways to attract the right kind of people to you, because that's step number one. And you're going to be using your earning profile, in other words, your Facebook profile. You need to post something to your own timeline, and it asks a clear question that people need to respond to for information. So on Facebook, the most important thing is about getting people to actually interact with your post. I'm not sure if you know already, but basically Facebook limits the number of people who can actually see your posts at any given time. So, if you post something directly on your Facebook page and nobody responds to it, the chances are that either people have not seen it because it's been completely restricted by Facebook and is not being shared at all, or whatever you're posting is just not creating the interest or the curiosity for people to actually respond to. So here is an example of a post that I used. So I said, if you could earn $500 or £500 withdrawable cash in a month by viewing 10 websites a day with no investment required, would you do it? So as you can see, it's a very clear question. I'm saying exactly, do you want to earn money, and would you be interested in doing this? And I just want to highlight the fact that, if you can see it there, I got 86 comments on this post, and I got lots of likes and reactions and stuff. So there's 1, 2, and then 24. So that's 26 reactions. So that's in the region of 100 people actually responding to that single post that I placed onto Facebook. And that's what you want to be working towards. Now obviously it's not going to happen straight away. You do have to kind of build up your skills a little bit, and you need to be conscious of the type of posts that you're actually sharing on your Facebook profile. So let me talk a little bit more about that. So what kind of post is it that you're wanting to learn how to put onto Facebook or other social media sites? So basically we're going to use a fishing sort of analogy here, because you're going to do exactly what fishermen do, and you want to put out some kind of a lure, a bait, something that's going to attract people, the right kind of people to you. And I don't know if you know very much about fishing or not, but basically, if a fisherman is wanting to attract a certain type of fish, he will use a certain type of lure. So he knows a little bit, about fish and what kind of things that is going to attract them. And, that lure is used then to bring the fish over towards him. And that is exactly what you need to be doing whenever you're talking about recruiting on social media. So, for example, you would be posting something on your own profile, and if you don't have any friends on your account as yet, you could be sharing that post in various work from home groups. Now, I will provide some different links to work from home groups in the Facebook group as well, and some that I have found quite good to use. And I just want to highlight here that this is not, absolutely not, about sharing referral links. Because what happens is, if you share a referral link, it actually does the complete opposite of what you want to do. So, if you're posting a referral link, number one is Facebook is going to limit that post a lot, because Facebook does not want people to be going to other external sites. And number two, if somebody does actually click through on the link, you have no idea whether they have done that or not. So you can't talk to them, you can't explain how it works, you can't provide them with additional information, and you can't sort of like add that person to a list of potential leads that you might have. You won't know even if they are interested in what you're posting, because they can just click through, have a quick look, click back out again, and you don't even know that they've done it. So that's what we're going to talk about today. It's all about creating that lure. And on my Facebook training group, I have provided something specifically to help you to do that. So this is the post that I have suggested that you use this week. And this is only for people who are in my Facebook group, I have to say. So, I'm not going to give the full details of it here. If you want to actually see the post, see what I have written, then you're going to need to actually join us over in Facebook, I'm afraid. Because, this is very high quality training that I'm providing. I'm providing the exact words to use. And, I just posted this a few minutes ago, and straight away I have 3 comments already, as you can see. So, I know that these posts work, and I would like to share them with you. So do pop over and join us on the Facebook group, and I hope to see you every Friday on our training for recruiting. I shall hopefully see you then, and in the meantime, happy earning, and see you next week, hopefully. Take care. Bye.